Hello everyone and welcome back to MMA Smash. Today let's get started with Anthony Smith reacts to knockout loss to Khalil Rountree Jr. at UFC Vegas 83. Former UFC light heavyweight title contender Anthony Smith expressed his apologies to fans. In the third round of the ESPN Plus event, Rountree landed a powerful left hand that flattened Smith. "Congrats to Khalil and his team," Smith wrote on Instagram. "Hell of a performance. You deserve it. Sorry to everyone who supports me. I gave it my all. Sometimes that's not enough." UFC 297 poster revealed Sean Strickland vs. Dricus du Plessis tops 2 title fight card. The poster for the first UFC pay-per-view card of 2024 with a pair of title fights headed to Toronto, Canada on Jan 20. The middleweight title will go up for grabs at UFC 297 when Sean Strickland clashes with Dricus du Plessis in the main event, while a new women's bantamweight champion will be crowned when Mayra Bueno Silva takes on Raquel Pennington in the co-headliner. Strickland makes the first defense of his middleweight title after pulling off a shocking upset with a win over Israel Adesanya in September. Despite entering the fight as a massive underdog, Strickland dominated the fight and ultimately earned a lopsided 5-round decision to beat Adesanya and claim the championship. Meanwhile, du Plessis comes into the fight off 8 straight wins, including 6 in the UFC. Most recently, the South African fighter took out ex-UFC champion Robert Whittaker in impressive fashion to solidify himself as the #1 contender in the division. Islam Makhachev, not interested in rematches, targets Justin Gaethje. UFC 294 was supposed to be headlined by the big rematch between the lightweight division's last and current champions. When it comes to dominance, no one at 155 pounds has been as strong as Oliveira and Makhachev over the past few years. Unfortunately for Oliveira, his historic and thrilling streak through the division came to a halt at the hands of Makhachev in October of last year via a second-round arm triangle choke. Just 2 weeks out before Oliveira was to challenge Makhachev in their rematch, he suffered a bad cut over his eye that forced his withdrawal. The featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski entered in his place to save the day and ultimately fell short via a first-round head kick and punches knockout. Now, Oliveira is expected to be rebooked in the title shot he originally had, but top contenders Justin Gaethje and the recently emergent Arman Tsarukyan have thrown possible wrenches into the plan. To be honest, I've already told UFC I'm not interested in rematches, because if you want to be a champion in a good way, you have to add new names. There is Gaethje, who I would say deserved a fight. I think it would be more interesting to fight him. I think in March, maybe. Ex-UFC champion Conor McGregor slams Irish rapper in fiery rant. Conor McGregor has gone off on an Irish rapper. McGregor has never been shy in sharing his views. As of late, McGregor has been outspoken on politics in Ireland. This has led to a verbal spat between the Notorious One and many public Irish figures. More recently, the former 2-division UFC champion had traded words with rapper ScoMo. During a video chat, Conor McGregor went scorched earth on ScoMo for recent comments, such as calling McGregor Donald Trump from Wish. McGregor had some choice words for the rapper. "Wow, look at you, you little freak, putting your little ugly red boil nose in from across the border," McGregor said. "Stay out of our politics, there's nothing got to do with you. You've been disrespecting me all day, actually all week. I see your name popping up. You're a weirdo, bro, you're not well. Tell your father on that border I said his son is not well and get help. Go to a doctor." It's safe to say that the beef between McGregor and ScoMo won't be squashed anytime soon. ScoMo isn't the first public figure McGregor has come under fire with, and likely won't be the last. The rapper has been active on social media, and he hasn't let up on criticizing McGregor. He feels the megastar has been promoting tension in Ireland and doesn't truly care for the people.